how did you go from the first property to all the 6 that you are controlling at this moment?
Beautiful. Yeah. I think that's a pretty good that we're going to go over that. I went 3 years, 2.5 to 3 years, where we didn't do a single property purchase after the first one. And that's when we're going for walks and we're talking about, oh, wouldn't it be great to have 6 eventually? And then it kind of clicked to me the more and more I started talking and listening to different podcasts that, hey, like, I don't need to save every single dollar like I did with my first place. Because that's what I did. I saved for 1 full year. My mom said, hey, you're getting, you need to start moving out. I asked for 1 more year. I was like, please let me save for 1 year and I'll move out. So it happened. And I realized it's like, I don't need to save that down payment again. Why don't I take out some equity through a home equity line of credit and then use that as the down payment? And that's when I had the big aha moment, because the first thing I did is I called my broker and I said, hey, how do I go about this? And they took me through the process. And next thing you know, it was started rolling. And once things start rolling, it just takes little baby steps to get to your next thing. That next thing I knew, I was searching for my next property. Next thing you know, there's already an offer and it was accepted. And we just kept going from there.
So this equity, is that a home equity loan, a HELOC?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, so for anybody who has never heard of it, not only immigrants, there's many Canadians who never heard of HELOCs before. And I know that for a fact because I had never heard of it until I was talking to someone from a branch. And I said, I really want to do this. I want to buy another place. And she said, oh, yeah, you can totally do it. Yeah, here is a HELOC. It was a what? Can you spell it? Yeah, HELOC, home equity loan. Okay. There's more. A loan of credit? Loan?
Home equity line of credit.
Yes. So what is a HELOC, Anton?
It's essentially a loan that is tied to your house. So essentially, they take a look at what is the value of your home, how much you own on the property, and they will give you a certain percentage of your property worth as a loan. So it's essentially taking kind of like a credit card loan, but it's tied to your property and with low interest rates as well.
And just to explain it, even to go a little bit further, it works especially well when the market is going up, because that means even though you're paying very little of your mortgage off, you're paying little, but if the market goes up, say in prices, the property you bought for say $500,000 now is worth $600,000. That extra $100,000 is something that the bank will look and say, oh, we can actually lend you part of this extra $100,000, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that's what you were able to take from your first property, and then you gave this as a down payment for your next property.
That's correct. Yeah.
Which was?
Which was another duplex. So we purchased another duplex.
That means, did you purchase both houses, the duplex, or only one side of it? A duplex is usually 2 sides of one.
It's a converted house. So it's a single family home that's been converted into 2 family dwellings. Up and down.
So usually people buy one duplex, but in your case you were buying both.
Just the one.
You bought one first time. And then you found another one.
Yeah, in a different city.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you didn't have to live there.
That's correct, yeah. And that's when I had the big kind of aha moment. I was like, wait a minute. I actually don't need to live, because the first one was more for means of living in it and more of like affordable living. The second one was more of like an investment. And I was like, wow, like I actually don't need to live in this one, and it was generating a little bit of cash flow as well every single month. So it was kind of like providing little dividends every single month while the value of the home was going up.